Well, hello and good day. Jeremy here with The Quartering. Covering today's news, we've got a couple of different interesting topics. But I noticed a highly pinned comment in my last video about the Guild Wars 2 developer who got woke, then got broke by attacking the fans of the game after receiving the mildest of criticism. And there was an outpouring of... what's the word for it? Requests for a Get Woke, Go Broke t-shirt. And now, as a humble t-shirt merchant, I have purchased some art. And this is, of course, definitely not her. This is just a cowboy female t-shirt that features the saying that we all live by: get woke, go broke. The money will go to support the channel. If you choose to purchase one of these wonderful t-shirts, I would be grateful. If not, maybe it's good for sharing a laugh. So, let's get into the video. I found out today that I am actually a curator of sexism and misogyny in the gaming community. And it's all painted out in very, very specific terms in a wonderful article written by a wonderful person. It is titled Sexism and Misogyny in Gaming by Angelus Morningstar. Sounds like a total real name. The board game community is having its Gamergate moment. A recent article shone light on the state of sexual harassment occurring within the board game community, particularly at conventions. Now, to be clear, none of the details were leaked, no proof was provided, no police were called. Just like how the FBI found Gamergate, the Gamergate movement, completely innocent of all of these faux outrage, faux victim narratives that is used primarily to generate revenue for professional victims. I suppose this would be the same. Katie Aidley used her victim narrative to recently get a new job as well. Imagine my shock. In wake of the Origins 2018, noted grognard wargamer Katie Aidley published an article on her experiences of SH, both at said convention as well as in general. Within a short amount of time, the article circulated and been picked up by gaming media and circulated, sometimes without her permission. This has led to a minor groundswell of discussion. At least one cascading avalanche of allegations has led to a dismissal. However, there are still strong reactions against these claims and some outright hostile and abusive. One video response gave a call to action against Miss Ailey's highly vitriolic terms. First, let me acknowledge, I am writing about sexism, but I am not a woman. I am gender fluid, but male presenting. Oh my God. I write as an outsider and observer rather than someone subject to it. I write from an intellectual space. Oh, yeah, you sound intellectual. Fiery, moved emotionally. I can't write from a visceral awfulness of every day. If you want to go watch Hannah Gadsby's Nanette, currently on Netflix, no, seriously, go watch it. Come back when you're done. No thanks. Now, we're going to just skip over some basic Me Too baloney. Get to where I'm brought up. On June 24th, the Dice Tower, subscription-based 190,000, hosted a live chat on the topic of an all-inclusive game chat. Let's talk about demonetization. As of today, the 5th of July, 2018, it has been watched 9,245 times and received 490 upvotes, 260 downvotes, roughly a 2-to-1 ratio. Congratulations. I would have thought this video would have been ratioed to death. Perhaps I will make a response video to it. I haven't watched it yet. The hosts have granted me permission to reference them and their videos in this article. Conversely, on the 25th of June, The Quartering, subscription-based 89,000, published a video accusing Miss Adley of defaming men, of doing this for attention, and generally calling her a liar. By the way, here's a curious thing. You went out of your way to ask permission of everybody else to use their statistics. Not that I give two ripping shits. This proves my point anyway. But I'm just saying, you didn't ask me. You only asked the people you agree with. So we know we now know that Angelus Morningstar must be a real journalist, a real intellectual, high IQ, big brain stuff here coming from him or her, whatever hole the fluid's in, whatever. And again, all I said in the video was that she provided no evidence. She didn't call the police. She only posted about it on the internet. Therefore, the only logical conclusion is that it was done for attention. I would like to hear this author's rebuttal to that. Look, if, let's say, somebody robbed my house, but I didn't call the cops, I didn't report it to my insurance company, I didn't do anything about it. Instead, I wrote a blog post about it. What do you think my motivations would be there? I mean, it's simple. This is, of course, her blog is for attention. This video is for attention. I want everyone's attention. I want all the viewers to see this video. But I don't make up claims of horrible crimes that ruin men's careers for such attention. I simply laugh at those who try to. The 5th of July, it has been watched 56,000 times and received 3,300 upvotes, 246 downvotes, roughly a 65-5 ratio. It has about 100 or 1,300 comments and running, which are variations of a theme. With nearly twice as many subscribers published, a channel with nearly twice as many subscribers published inclusive content that was seen almost 5 times less than a vitriolic rant against women. Gee, that sounds impartial. You mean a woman who provided no evidence and attempted to garner personal gain off making claims of harassment. The attack video was liked at a significantly higher ratio than the inclusive one. If nothing else, these stats give numbers to the level of hostility shown towards women. No, again, it does not. It shows people's bullshit detection is getting better. And the lack of support calls for inclusion in it. It's incredibly insidious. The order of magnitude between the two receptions speaks to the presence of misogyny in the gaming community. See, it's funny how the author of this article depicts my video as attack on all women when I did not say, I'm pretty sure I'm not one of those people that says like, women, am I right? Well, 30-car pileup on the freeway. Chicks, am I right? I don't think you'll find a lot of that unironically in any of my videos. So this author is doing exactly what he's accusing me of doing, but in fact actually doing it, defaming me, calling me a misogynist, which I am not. Lying about me, saying I attacked all women, which I did not. I attacked what appears to be a victimhood grifter that went to the school of Anita Snarkeesian. It speaks to how receptive an audience to the message about vilifying women, a woman, which frame a woman as attention seekers and mistrusted. Well, yes, I don't trust you. When you don't go to the police, you just publish a blog about it. I wonder what your intentions are. If you're currently thinking about popularity should read as some sort of endorsement of an idea, then you're dead wrong. Just because something is popular doesn't make it right. That's a classic appeal to popularity. See, are you saying I'm popular or are you saying I'm right? Or both? One dilemma women face when trying to call this out is the double bind of not being believed, but also the level of scrutiny they are exposed to upon putting these claims out there. It's incredibly disingenuous to suggest that the attention Miss Aidley gained from the publication has been desirable. Really? She just got a new job. And the thing is, of course, I have never said all women. Never. I don't think like that. I don't talk like that. But I'm saying that if you're going to make spurious claims of horrible crimes and not first report them to police, I don't believe you, because you have done nothing to protect yourself. You've done nothing to follow up your claim. And these claims, unproven, are enough to get people banned. The person she talked about is now banned from going to several conventions. even though she provided zero proof of it, and they did not take his account into it. So, yeah, I don't believe you, Katie. You provided, if you were so harassed, why didn't you go to the police? Anyway, I get so frustrated because the stakes are so high, and women who claim this never have to prove it. They just claim it, and then somebody's life and career gets ruined. Sorry, it's just the way it is. Many of the women in her orbit, oh my God, that have spoken up for her have been likewise targeted. You mean disagreed with. It takes a special kind of gall to accuse people of profiting while employing the exact same playbook they accuse them of. It's a dog whistle designed to galvanize an angry response against an enemy. Yes, if you are a woman who lies about being harassed or having a crime happen against you, you are just as much a victim as if a man did it. If a man were to lie about being harassed, I have the same problem. It's not even, they like to imply, right? They imply that, well, we wouldn't have this problem if it were men. The problem is men don't do this. If they do, I haven't seen it. Maybe, I'm sure someone somewhere has made false claims like this. And if people send it to me, people choose to send it into the Twitter sphere or my tip line at Watsy Asked for this, I will equally roast them. I will equally roast them. I continue. I just want to show you what I'm talking about. Now, this person had just lost their job. Then they spun up this article about being harassed, right? Okay? I'm not kidding. Where's the original article? Oh, she's on Twitter too much. She's got too much free time. But this article came out a few weeks ago, and then on the 29th, celebratory coffee as I got a new job. I just signed a 6-month contract with PSC Games as their social media and marketing manager, with the view to go full-time next year if I smash it. If you know me, you know I'm obsessed with war games and being harassed, so it's a big deal for me. Right. So just days, I can't prove the two are related, but I'm just saying, if it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck, it might be someone who accuses men of falsely harassing them for attention. Equivalent of a clickbait pandering to a base of taking the popular opinion, not the contrary one. Here lies at least one internal contradiction. Anyone looking at these numbers must be disingenuous to suggest that these callouts are being done for attention. It seems calls to attention attacking women has much more pull than calls to inclusion. Surely, if anyone was chasing popular opinion, the easiest thing would be to lay down an attack monologue to vilify women. The language and commentary of this attack exemplify the double bind. Putting the onus on women to publicly air their allegations is a wicked problem. No, you don't. That's my fucking point. You don't have to air them publicly, you idiot. Call the cops. Sue the guy. Why do you run to Twitter and do it? Prove to me that that's not for attention, because if you don't go to the cops, you don't go to some HR department, you don't report it, you get no sympathy from me. None. It is a damned if you do or damned if you don't dilemma. Women who air specific allegations are exposing themselves to legal recourse within a system predisposed against them. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. How many of these women who lied about being harassed or assaulted ever did any jail time? How many? But every one of the men they lied about carry that with them forever. Women who do not mention specific allegations are accused of lying. Miss Adley has been. Yes, my point is, don't announce it on Twitter. Don't write a blog. Be a normal human and report it to the police or whatever authorities there are, and that's it. And then, look, if you want to write about it, great. But Do it after that person was disciplined or after you reported it to the police, and provide at least a shred of evidence. Otherwise, me and the rest of the sane viewers out there will continue to question your claims, and you will never make a difference.